So today we're going to be talking about Mel B and her ex-husband, Stephen Belafonte. So pick your cup up and get ready to grow from the drama and learn from the chaos. Okay, so the news broke that Stephen Belafonte, who is Mel B's ex, is suing her.
Mel B's ex-husband files a $5 million defamation lawsuit against her. Stefan Belafonte, who was married to Mel B, whose real name is Melanie Brown, from 2007 to 2017, has filed a defamation lawsuit against the Spice Girl singer, accusing her of spreading false information about him in the years since their divorce.
Let's give a rundown, yeah? Like, who is Stephen Belafonte, yeah? So he's an American TV producer.
Okay.
Some of his credits include Mutant Chronicles, Bad Lieutenant, Thank You for Smoking, and Mel B, It's a Scary World, which was a series that covered, obviously, Mel B's escapades.
So see if you were interested in designing a shoe. All the proceeds will go to the charity of your choice. Those are the shoes you designed?
They've got the design wrong.
I don't know none of those.
So, Belafonte and Mel B met each other in 2007. They were on the TV set of a show together. Mel B, over this side of the pond, and I suppose worldwide, she's an icon. Yeah. She was part of the Spice Girls.
The world renowned, you know.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Jerry Halliwell, Emma Bunton, Melanie Chisholm, and Victoria Adams, who of course is more well known as Victoria Beckham. Now, you know, raking in the, you know what I'm saying? The group sold over 100 million records worldwide. They are the highest earning girl group to this day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, to this day.
To this day!
I think they disbanded in the year 2000.
Yeah.
So think about it. 24 years later,
Yeah, that's crazy.
no other girl group has come close to their numbers.
And that's not even just in the UK, that's worldwide?
That's worldwide.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
that is a crazy
yeah, let's
stat.
After the group disbanded, Mel went on a solo career and she released 2 albums. She did an album called Hot in 2000 and then another one called LA State of Mind in 2005.
I'm assuming she was living out in LA.
I would assume so, yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
After the music, she's gone on to be a TV personality and she has been a judge on the X Factor. She was a judge on America's Got Talent as well. And she presented a show with Professor Green called Lip Sync.
Oh, raw.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a kind of karaoke show type thing. So she's very experienced in TV and stuff like that. So Mel B and then Belafonte were married in the year 2011. And then Mel gave birth to their daughter in the same year.
Oh, raw.
Yeah.
She's a busy woman.
Busy man, you know what I'm saying? Not wasting no time. Yeah. So that's how they did it in the old days, isn't it?
Time for the bedding ceremony.
Consummating your marriage, you know? Everybody knows what that means. Bring a child forth.
I'm pregnant.
In 2017, the two announced that they were getting a divorce.
You are in incredible shape, and I know how hard you've been working out.
Well, it's called divorce.
Mel B filed for it, citing irreconcilable differences.
You see that one, yeah? You see that one? That one there is the devil's work. I'm playing. But no, because some people actually do have irreconcilable difference. But
Yeah,
whenever you talk about Hollywood, you talk about irreconcilable difference.
Yeah. And we're going to get into some irreconcilable differences.
Oh.
So shortly after the divorce, it was leaked that Mel B and Mr. Belafonte had a wine-filled threesome.
What?
With Lady Victoria Harvey. Her dad, yeah, he is the Marquis of Bristol.
The Marquis of Bristol.
The Marquis, bro.
What does that mean? Mad.
Oh, you know that she got...
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
She got sinful money. That's what you call it when you're going certain too many millions close to the billion. You got simple money, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, it's mad. So obviously this came out. It was alleged that Stephen had filmed the encounter, and so Mel went to court in order to block the distribution.
Oh, raw, man, said distribution.
Yeah, because
ready.
Yeah, because she don't want a Kim Kardashian situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where all of
Kim Kardashian did want a Kim Kardashian situation.
After that, Mel went on to file a restraining order against Belafonte. Yeah, and she would allege during this time that he was mentally and physically abusive to her.
So Mel B has won a restraining order against her estranged husband, Stephen Belafonte. And under that order, he not only has to stay clear of her and their kids, but also he has been ordered to move out of the family home. She has filed a 20-page declaration where she just lays out what she calls years and years of unspeakably horrible physical abuse.
Whether you've been in an abusive relationship for an hour, a day, a month, a year, 10 years, there's things that the abuser does to you that will never leave you, from literally telling you everything that's wrong with you, putting you in certain situations where you feel so humiliated. The simplest of things, like getting dressed in the morning. You know, what do I wear? I'm used to being told what to wear in such an aggressive way that these things I didn't have to think of, or, you know, I'm not allowed to have a credit card, I'm not allowed to drive, so you have to relearn everything again.
So all that happened to you?
Oh yeah, and way worse.
And that he would force her into having drug-induced threesomes with other people.
Oh no, that's deep.
All the while, every time he wanted her to do something or not do something, including having three-ways with other women, and this is again according to her allegations, he would say, I have sex tapes on you that I recorded of us. I will release these sex tapes, I will ruin your career, and I'll call children's services on you and have your kids taken away.
Also levied a very serious accusation that he had gotten their nanny pregnant.
Whoa. Man said the nanny.
Yeah, the nanny. Yeah, a lady called Lorraine Giles.
He hires a nanny to come and help take care of their kids. He ends up having an affair with the nanny, which is something we've seen in other celebrity couples in the past. But he ends up impregnating the nanny, puts pressure on Mel B to maintain her as the nanny, notwithstanding the fact that she's now pregnant, wants to include the nanny and the new child in the relationship, in the home. Mel B objects, so he's accused of having a sort of caused the nanny to then have an abortion, but then insists that Mel B continue to have the nanny as their employee for the kids, the three kids they do have.
How much was it?
$300,000 over 3 years.
So in the restraining order, yeah, Mel was quoted by the Sun newspaper as saying the following.
Wow, 300,000 for nanny services. That could have helped out your mate. Beautiful girl, like TV.
Yeah, and if you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go watch our episode on Sean Kingston. Stephen denied the allegations and spoke through his legal representation, who said the following. So essentially what that's saying is Mel B wanted to get to the top of the entertainment mountain, and she's essentially thrown him under the bus, yeah, in order to do that by making what he claims are false allegations. Now, the nanny, Lorraine, who got caught up in all the crosshairs, yeah, she filed a defamation claim against Mel B. So she denied Mel B's claims that she was having an affair. She did actually say that she willingly took part in threesomes with Belafonte and with Mel B.
Shameful.
Yeah, over the course of the 7 years that she was the nanny.
Brother, anyway.
Could you imagine that though? Like, you're working for this rich couple, and you're like the living nanny, and you do everything, and they're like, put the kids to bed, and then come and see us. Like, don't you find this kind of weird?
It's mad weird.
And let me tell you something about you, baby. I know for a fact you're a low down, dirty bitch.
And it was also for £300,000.
No, but it might not. She's claiming not to have taken that money. She's saying that she got paid what she got paid usually.
So what did she get paid usually?
We don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
300,000, baby. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Giles went on to say that she had ended up having a one-night stand with somebody while she was out living a life in Hollywood.
Who? Mel B?
No, the Lorraine, the nanny. Yeah. So she was just living it up at this time. Hey, Lorraine, I see you, girl.
Yeah. Brother, I told you, 300,000. You don't live it up on. Do you know what I'm saying? £2.50 an hour.
Hey,
no,
yeah,
I'm not saying that she would be getting £2.50 an hour.
Yeah.
No.
So she had a one-night stand with a man in West Hollywood, and that she realized she was pregnant, and so she went to Mel B, who helped assist her arranging an appointment in order to get an abortion.
All coming out now. You said it was your main.
Court papers that were filed on her behalf said okay, so they're basically saying she made it up.
Yeah.
Or not that she made it up, but she twisted the truth. In 2019, Mel B settled the defamation case with Giles.
Oh, raw.
So outside of court, and she was paid $2.5 million.
Me beautiful money!
Why settle if you're not guilty?
See, this is the thing, innit? Like, when you settle, it's techie, but I can understand why a famous person might not want to.
It's too late. It's already out there, though. You already, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Already in the papers. By then, you're in court with your wife.
Yeah. But if that's in the public eye, like, imagine what's not.
Yeah. And I think they're losing. Yeah. That holla. Come on.
Hey, only the real ones will know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Our childhood was a glorious one.
Yeah, come on.
Now, Belafonte has taken a leaf out of Giles's page, and he's obviously suing Mel B for $5 million.
Raw, like after they sold?
No.
Okay.
Mel B settled with the nanny. He said that he stayed quiet for years because he wanted to protect his daughter. From drawn out public litigation. But now he's looking to stand up for himself.
The real question is, how old is his daughter now, Mr.
12.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Brother,
yeah.
My man is chatting.
So,
would have been better to do it when she was younger, no?
That's what I thought. In filing for a restraining order back in the day, Brown said that whilst taping the X Factor in Australia, Belafonte accused Mel B of flirting with Usher.
Oh, not Usher. Not Usher, baby.
Frosted Flakes, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta let it burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
And then punched her with a closed fist. Yeah.
He boxed Mel B?
Yeah, that's what has been alleged in the complaint, when she was filing for a restraining order.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then said that her lips split and was swelling, and she had ended up having to tell people that she had an allergic reaction.
Listen,
in order to cut off.
Men, when you get into beef with women, keep your hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
yeah. But in his complaint, Belafonte claims the attack was a complete fabrication. Belafonte is now seeking, like I said, $5 million in damages. He wants a trial by jury, punitive damages, and a gag order on Mel B to stop her talking about this stuff. because obviously she wrote a book as well. I think it's called Brutally Honest.
Yeah.
And that details a lot of her side of what she accounts of, the physical and the mental abuse that she suffered at his hands. And so he basically says, she's speaking on my name.
Whoa, I want you to put it out, put some respect on it. Listen, when you say my name, put some respect on it. I ain't playing with y'all, put some respect on it. And I ain't gonna say it, and I ain't gonna say it no more.
She's maintaining relevance, but the things that she's saying are a falsehood. Yeah?
Yeah.
But this brother has a history of violence as well. Oh, yeah.
I don't want peace. I want problems.
Listen, let me sit up.
Right, now, I just want to say that, obviously, people with a history of violence can be reformed, innit?
I still see no change. No, I'm joking. I'm playing.
In 1994, he was arrested due to burglary, but he was convicted of receiving stolen goods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was a plea situation or whatever. My lawyer, Brian Steele. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the year 2000, he was accused of assaulting two men on a motorway.
Raw.
But the charges was reduced to vandalism.
Oh.
Because my lawyer, Brian Steele. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seems to have a good lawyer because he's getting reduced sentences, yeah? In the year 2003, this is the thing that's like kind of a connective thing, yeah?
Yeah.
He admitted to a domestic charge linked to his previous girlfriend, a lady called Nicole Contreras.
He was physically violent, I would say, more towards the end of our relationship.
What happened?
He grabbed my phone and he smashed it and he threw me up against a wall and, you know, had me pinned against the wall. And, you know, I was, of course, very fearful. I mean, I get the chills just talking about it now.
Belafonte was arrested for domestic battery, according to court documents. He pled no contest and was ordered to attend anger management classes.
This next one is crazy, yeah? You know when little kids do like messed up things, it's kind of like that. So, in 2017, Belafonte admitted a mallard, you know, one of them ducks, yeah, with a brick outside his house.
Wait. Brother. Animals.
For getting himself into further trouble.
This was in New Jersey, and if you like a mallard, yeah, you gotta pay a fine, like $300. Yeah. He fled to LA.
To avoid the $300?
Yeah. And then on a night out in 2010 with Mel B, he was involved in a fight where one man was taken to the hospital and needed treatment. However, the article that I got this from doesn't say whether he was charged or convicted or whether the person pressed charges. We don't know what happened in that situation.
Doesn't matter, would have got out of it. My lawyer, Brian Steele.
Hey, we need to stop saying that because we might have to fuck somebody or something.
Hey, listen, I can't lie, yeah. That one day I feel like we should get paid for promotion.
Because of how loved Mel B is, he's got a very negative reputation.
The rapist, he drugged you, he beat you daily, he was a pornographer, he was a sex trafficker.
Stephen Belafonte is reiterating the shocking accusations Mel B has leveled at him throughout their bitter divorce battle, and now in her new book, Brutally Honest, which is being released today. The couple parted ways last year after a decade of marriage, a split that Belafonte sums up this way.
Her drug addiction and alcoholism killed our marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, people really don't like him. The fact that he filed this defamation suit on her birthday. Yeah.
Brother, how would you skip that?
I got it in there.
I said he filed it on her birthday.
Yeah, he filed it on her birthday. And so a lot of commentators are saying, you see this? This is a typical sign of the man's controlling behavior. She's trying to move on and she's trying to do what she's doing. She's an ambassador for Women's Aid now, you know, and trying to help women.
So you lot are mad, yeah, that he filed it on her birthday, but you're not mad about the mallet.
But nobody knows, innit? Like, nobody knows about the mallet.
Well, we put you on.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
Yeah, that mallet, man.
Yeah, like he's a reprehensible human being.
Yeah, it is a very weird thing to do, innit? And that's what I'm saying. He doesn't make things look good for himself. Like, human beings are pattern-seeking creatures. And so if people keep seeing patterns of abuse, or outbursts of anger, if somebody makes claims like this, of course people are gonna say, yeah, you did this.
It's not even just that anger. It's, all right, go on.
You know, because you've done it to animals. You did it to your previous partner.
Yep.
And now, you know, Mel B tells some very harrowing stories about living with this man.
I didn't realise how badly abused I'd actually been, from financially abused, emotionally abused. And my dear friend who wrote the book with me, she put these 15 signs of abuse, which is in the back of my book. Yes. She put that on the table to me and she said, what's that? What do you think of that? And I went, well, it's the timeline of my marriage. And she went, no, this is from a site called Women's Aid that supports survivors. And these are the 15 signs that you've been in an abusive relationship.
What's the website called?
And I was like, Women's Aid. I was like, I tick every single one of those boxes.
I just think he's unscrupulous. So I feel like, and that's just obviously I don't know the guy directly, but you know, to file like your claim on someone's birthday, to sleep with your nanny and just be like, oh yeah, it's calm, to engage in other threesomes.
These two may have been just two sexually charged people.
So how many times are you physically intimate with your partner?
How much activity in the bedroom otherwise?
Well, not much recently, but if I had that person, a lot, 2-3 times a day, like
a day.
When I'm not working.
I have no doubt in my mind that, you know, drugs and alcohol was part of this ensemble. So they obviously are not a good couple for each other. They don't bring out the best in each other.
Yeah.
And so it's good that they're divorced, innit? But I feel like they need to find peace, apart. Now, Mel B's written her book. I don't know if that's closure for her. I know that she's spoken on some podcasts and TV shows about the issue. She has to understand that this is part of who she is, but there's more to come, if that makes sense. And one thing that I do want to say is, I'm not going to tell Belafonte not to file the lawsuit or whatever, because at the end of the day, no matter what we think from the outside looking in, only he knows and she knows and everybody else that was in the house what really went on in that house. And if he is actually telling the truth, I personally don't think he is, but if he is telling the truth, then he should file. But what I want to say is, your daughter's now 12. And she's at school going age, and not the primary school age. She's going into a place where young people vie for clout.
That's true.
Their social skills are not strong. They're like, if you remember being at secondary school, it's kind of like a vicious place.
I did warn you not to trust me.
What you don't want is to relitigate loads of like public mess. You know, you don't want to go into school and being, hey, isn't your mum and dad the one that slept with their nanny? Don't want those type of jabs being taken at your daughter while she's just trying to receive an education and make friends. But I'm saying, if you don't need to do this, then don't do it, because it impacts more than just yourself. I know that he says, I want the record to be clear and I want to clear my name.
She said that I put her in the hospital and I beat her so bad that she was in there for 6 or 7 days. That's an open and shut case. You show the hospital records, the judge says, wow, and then I am the scumbag that she says that I am because she has the proof. But what she did is very tricky. She made all these allegations, and then she won't show the hospital records. And under HIPAA law, you don't have to. The judge can't even compel her to do it. So what she does is she makes the allegations and then she pulls back. She now has to prove these allegations in a court.
Whatever.
But your name's never gonna be
like, unless you have, I'm talking Willy Wonka gold ticket receipts, yeah? Where you can say this woman is lying. And this is, if it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna go to court and it's a he said, she said thing. Oh, she sent me these texts 10 years ago, whatever, but I don't have the text now, I changed phone. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But don't make your kids suffer because you want to score a dub.
Yeah.
You know, that's
on their mum as well.
Yeah.
Is it a mum, biological mum?
Yeah.
Mel B? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the 12-year-old, that's
peak. That's peak.
You know?
Come on, man.
So, I definitely think that if I wanted to say anything to him, if I was going to say anything man to man, yeah, it'd be like, if you don't need to, don't do it. Innit? What do you guys think about this? What do you think about Mr. Belafonte coming through with the lawsuit after all of this time? Do you think it's like a money grab? Do you think that he's doing it as a form of mental manipulation? Or do you think he's a man who's been spoken bad on and just trying to clear his name? Would love to hear your thoughts.
That would make sense. Who the hell is Belafonte anyway? But anyway.
What do you mean? Yo, man's a TV producer. What do you mean?
Did you know about Belafonte before you knew Mel B? No, nobody knows.
No, but that's orientation. We were here.
Oh yeah, well there you go. But they knew about Mel B.
That's goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sammy.
My name is Don.
Our house is your house, and thank you for chilling with the family. So until the next time, peace.
Bow.